Well, good afternoon, folks. A very warm welcome to each and every one of you. Welcome along to the Harcourts Gold Auction Room here at number 471 Papanui Road. By way of introduction, my name is Mark Morrison. I'll be your auctioneer in charge of proceedings here this afternoon. Now, today we're here to do a couple of things. Firstly, to inform you that the property at number 8 Colt Place in Wigram has received a pre-auction offer at an acceptable level to our owners. The second thing we are here to do today is to find out whether or not we will hold an auction. We will have an auction should I see bidding over and above that acceptable pre-auction offer level, which I will announce to each and every one of you in a few minutes' time. If I don't see any further bidding, I will simply knock the property down to the initiator of the pre-auction offer and the property will be sold to them at that level. Now, before we get much further on, I will just remind you of our COVID-19 procedures. Should be easy to follow today. Keep your masks on. Ensure that you have scanned in and signed in and sanitised your hands on the way in. Just take a moment to sanitise those hands upon your departure. We'll keep our social distancing, just sitting and standing in our allotted areas. That's just perfect. And if you do become unwell in the next 14 days, please let someone from the Harcourts Gold management team know of that situation. We are required to follow a few procedures and steps thereon should that situation arise. Now, I'd like to firstly thank and acknowledge our owners. We thank them for their ease of access, for their presentation, but first and foremost for their choice and agency. We appreciate there is good choice out there in the marketplace, so we thank them for choosing to work with the great team here from Harcourts Gold. Now, I have a number of my colleagues here in the room to help guide and assist you throughout today's proceedings. Naomi stands alongside me and she scribes any bids that we might receive. She keeps me on my toes and ensures that I count as accurate as I possibly can. So plenty of help here in the room. Should you require any assistance, please just give them a wave or a shout and they'll be over in a few moments to give you some assistance. Now, I know the good team at Harcourts Gold, they will have made all the relevant documentation for today's proceedings available to you. That's the LIM, the title, and the contract from which we work from. That's been approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand and the Auckland District Law Society. Now, let me take you to that contract now. As this is a brought forward auction, the rules do differ ever so slightly to what you may be accustomed to with a everyday auction that you may have attended or seen in the past. What it means is that our owners have received that acceptable pre-auction offer level. Now, that's effectively our reserve price. So when I announce that number in a few moments' time, we are on the market and we are selling from that point forward. Accordingly, I won't place any bids on behalf of my owners. No vendor bids will be placed. I still can give some suggestion and encouragement around the increment by which those bids are raised. And I can refuse a bid if I deem it not to be in the best interests of my owners. However, I don't envisage that being an issue today. Very, very happy to work side any genuine bids and bidders that we may see and receive. Now, at the conclusion of the auction, that's the part you're all here for. When that hammer comes down, should it fall in your direction, your favour, well done. You are the successful purchaser. Before you commence your celebrations, we will ask a few simple things of you. Firstly, you'll sign the agreement, and in doing so, you're acknowledging receipt of the approved REA guide. Secondly, you'll arrange to make a payment of a very neat and precise 1/10 of the purchase price. Thirdly and finally, we'll get you to complete the GST information, which is outlined in Schedule 1. So folks, those are the rules of engagement today. That is how things will play. It is a very transparent process here. If you have intention, bid strongly, bid confidently, and we'll work together very, very well. Now, 8 Colt Place, just one opportunity up for sale, one brought forward here this afternoon, very ably brought to the market, I might add, by Michelle Fu, who is just on my left, and across the far side of the room is Cece Liu. These two fine ladies have been assisting you complete your due diligence here at number 8 Colt Place in Wigram in recent times. This is an estate in freehold. It is 716 square metres, more or less. It's lot 30. It's deposited plan of 479,119. It's all outlined in that certificate of title that the team have been filing through to you in recent weeks. The 17th of March of this year is the conjoined settlement and possession date I have set down in front of me. You may have made alternative arrangements in writing prior to the commencement of today's auction, which is absolutely fine. You bid and you buy on that basis. You understand Schedule 2, which outlines the list of chattels. They're detailed there. And you understand those further terms of sale as well. You've read them and you've reviewed them accordingly. They are clauses 22 through to 25. Cash and unconditional is certainly your bidding here today. Well, in terms of 8 Colt Place, it's the extensive list of added extras that you get over and above what you might consider to be appropriate of a home of this age, this size, and in this location that you get to enjoy as part of your tenure at number 8. It's the impressive spa bath and that master ensuite that you get, that sauna, the solar panels that sit above the roof, which just help with those bills from month to month. You gain so much more here, as I said, than what you would otherwise hope to get in a home from this era. Goodness me, it's an expansive home, 237 square metre footprint, floor plan, 4 bedrooms. This is a commodious home in every sense. The vegetarians and the very health conscious, they will be very happy because you get the fruit trees, you've got the plants, they're out in the garden, the fruit trees, they're all there, so that's wonderful, and you'll be able to use them in that beautiful kitchen that you head back inside to. Chefs of all levels will flourish in that wonderful kitchen. It is an absolute masterpiece. I don't think that you'll want to bolt from Colt anytime soon. You're going to halt your property search and you're going to put down roots here for a number of years to come. Number 8 Colt Place in Wigram, folks. We've received a pre-auction offer at an acceptable level of $1,300,000. $1.3 million is where we are on the market and we are selling. But I let you consider, I let you digest for a few moments, and I welcome in bidding, of course, north of that level. Do we have an auction today? Who's got 1,310 for me? Looking for 10,000 on from here, but tell me what you'd love to pay north of 1.3. Who will halt in Colt? Who do I sell to today? Once called. At $1,300,000 for a wonderful home, north of 230 square metre floor plan, second chance in Wigram. Great location this, family friendly. At $1,300,000 only. Third call, final chance. Don't leave your run too late. At 1.3, do I sell? CC, I'm going to sell your buyer the home then at $1,300,000. Delighted to announce 8 Colt Place. It's going, and it's sold. Well done. Congratulations. Outstanding. Thank you to our owners for your opportunity to represent you in the marketplace. Folks, that wraps up proceedings here in the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. May the rest of your day be the best of your day. We'll see you all again soon.